Who was it who actually led Jesus into the wilderness after his baptism? I always thought it was someone, but now I'm thinking it's someone else. Hi, this is Stephen S. Wynn with God's Great Desire Ministries. Matthew 3 verse 17 tells us that right after Jesus was baptized, lo, a voice from heaven saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Chapter 4 verse 1, then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If you are the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread." But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God." Notice the parallels with this passage in Deuteronomy chapter 8. God spoke to his people through Moses, "All the commandments which I command you this day shall you observe to do, that you may live and multiply, and go in and possess the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers." Now it's important to note that the word Lord in the Hebrew language is Yehovah or Jehovah. So it's referring to our Father in heaven. "And you shall remember all the way which the Lord your God led you these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble you and to prove you, to know what was in your heart, whether you would keep his commandments or no. And he humbled you and suffered you to hunger, and fed you with manna, which you knew not, neither did your fathers know, that he might make you know that man does not live by bread only, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord does man live." Who was it who actually led his people into and through the wilderness here in the Old Testament? And after Jesus' baptism, who was it who led Jesus into and through the wilderness? Remember that there were no chapter breaks in the original Bible manuscripts. And so when it says, "Lo, a voice from heaven saying, 'This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased," flows right into the next thought. Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.